Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Suikoden V. Today, I am going back to, Yasuna. Yes, because we got the strange book back from Chuck after we put it in the storage. And you know, it's kind of sketchy, so let's go to Yasuna. Now, I removed Lun and Sabula from the party. I put Kasara in the party because I don't know why. I was like, she's level 8. She could use some levels, I guess. Anyways, yeah, let's go ahead and grab Vicky. And not grab Vicky, that's completely not cool of us. We'll talk to Vicky and then teleport to Yasuna Village. Now, the party set we have is kind of lacking in power right now, so I'll probably have to change it again. Do I even have any runes or anything like that? Oh, the flowing rune. You know what? You're right, I can give that to Kasara, because she's actually, I believe she has an A rank in water. She has an A rank, okay, great. For a second there, I thought I was totally hallucinating. She can have the magic absorb rune equipped to her. She's not really as useful for it. She's good at healing and being kind of like a mid-range or mid-game mage. Endgame though, she's not going to be anywhere near as close as Zerace or, you know, Vicky even. So in here, hello. Hi.
Excuse me, sir, this room has been rented by another customer for quite some time. Was that the stay who stays here? Looks like the stay is out at the moment. Did you need something?
I want to return this book.
Alright, I'll take that from you.
Handed over 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh my, what a nasty, ghastly book. I can read. You really sure he wants this? Well, I suppose we'll give it to him.
Alrighty. So now we leave. And actually we need to go to Esterize, but we're going to stay at the inn first. Guess I could stay at the... I could have stayed at the Castle Inn. You're right. Now let's do it here. Why not? It's literally right here. Teleport back to the friggin' castle. You gotta go downstairs, or the upstairs, outside, over a bridge, talk to Marina, back inside, downstairs, talk to Vicky. It's just too much. I'm too lazy for that. Now that was mostly just to get Kasara's level 2 spell charge full, because I'm pretty sure it was empty since the last time we had her in the party. I do wish, like, reserved members healed when you stay at an inn, in terms of, like, people not currently in your party. But it's fine. Actually, how were you missing that? Maybe I just hallucinated that. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. I know Zerace had a level 4 spell missing, because I used it, but she's gonna get that back almost instantly. So, Esterize! Oh right, we gotta do that here too. There's actually a step to recruiting someone here, which is fine. We're gonna lose some money. It's not a lot of money, it's $2,000. There is legitimately no way of winning this.
My, you must be loaded. I mean, you must have a fine upbringing. Yes, that's it. I have a proposal for you, handsome. How about we play a little game with me? There's nothing to be afraid of, just a simple game with a friendly wager of 2,000 poch. So, handsome, what do you say?
I mean, 2,000 poch is nothing to me, so fine.
Wonderful, I love men who take chances. What a sucker. I didn't say anything. My name is Linfa, by the way, and you, handsome? Frey? Sounds fancy, almost like a prince or something. Anyway, Frey, shall we start?
Alright, what'll it be? Give me instructions, I guess. Introduction. The game's called Blind Man's Bluff. The rules are simple. We both draw a card. Whoever has the highest card wins. The only thing is, neither of us get to look at our own card. Only the other player's card. Only the other player gets to see it. To tell if your own card is good or not, all you have to go on is your opponent's facial expression and behavior. If you think your card is high, you can raise the bet. If you think it's low, you can fold. Of course, no matter what you think your card is, you can bluff and raise bet, hoping your opponent folds. If neither side folds, it's time to see who won. We both look at our own cards, and the winner takes the entire part. So what do you think? Pretty easy, huh? Okay, explanation of cards. 12 is the highest card, and 1 is the lowest. 1, however, wins over 12. If the number of two cards is the same, the winner is determined by whichever rune is stronger. The order of strength of the runes is Fire, Lightning, Wind, Water, Earth. Fire is the strongest, Water is the weakest. You can also use Lympha cards to increase the pot. The loser pays his bet times twice the number of Lympha cards used. So Lympha cards, if you win, you can rake in even more money, but if you lose, you have to pay out even more. You can use them whenever you want, but plan your strategy carefully, okay? And if the player chickens out and fold when Lympha cards are on the table, he or she forfeits the 10 tokens. You got it all? Okay, how to play. First of all, each player antes up 1 token and draws the card. Next, the dealer decides what he wants to do. He can raise the bet or even fold right away. Then it's the non-dealer's turn. That's you! To match the dealer's bet, the non-dealer calls. To increase the bet, he raises. To give up, he folds. The bet can continue to be raised until the bet reaches 10 tokens. A player folds or calls. Player folds or calls. Try to tell how good your card is by your opponent's facial expressions and words so you can decide what to do. Once the game is called, each player lays down. I just remembered a gimmick to this game. We'll go over that later. The winner takes the entire pot. Alright, go back. Start! Hi.
Okay, let's start.
Okay, let's bet. She's extremely happy. So I'm just gonna go ahead and raise 9. Why Chronos? Because it's rigged. It was rigged from the start, kid. You will lose. You can draw this out as long as you want, pretty much, but you are destined to lose this.
Huh, too bad. Guess I just got lucky this time. I really hate taking 2,000 pots from a cutie like you, but deal's a deal. I hope you had as much fun as I did. Catch you around, sweets. You're just stinking 2,000 pots. I'm paying back everything all at once.
I thought I could actually trust you.
Oh, just shut up already. The money ain't good enough for you. Well, it's the best I could do. Now stay off my tail.
Friendly word of advice. You won't go far if you can't even see through a gimmick like that. Oh no, I know. I saw through it. That's why I bet 9 tokens. So you need to do that for a later recruit. And you, if you remember this guy, we ran into him in Rainwall. Hello, old man. Young man, sorry. I thought I was looking to a mirror for a second. Have you run into any suspicious tomes since we last spoke? Actually, now that you mention it. What? Tell me everything. Aha! Yes, that's it. The Book of Condemnation. My long search is finally over. Exactly as described in my bibliography Magica, this cursed tome dooms its owner to a sudden, violent death. There's not a moment to lose. To Yasuna Village! Okay. Al has read joins. And we want to keep him in the party. He's level 5. I know. Yeah, he's not that great. However, we do need to level him up 29 times. Maybe a little more. We'll be doing that at Lunas at some point. Not right now, though. The battle that we're going up against should be fine. Little to no chance of actually wiping on that one. Kasara and Alhazared might actually die, which is, you know, just a shame, really. But honestly, it shouldn't be that bad. With Swarm Protector and the Star Rune. Where you want to go? I don't want to go there. I want to go to Yasuna Village. Okay, so now we need to go back to where the Seer is. You can save if you really want to. It shouldn't be a problem. The battle won't be too quick. But, you know, with your weapons are level 10, right? You're level 5, that's fine. Oh, did I not have enough money? I did not have enough money. Okay, so this battle might take a little longer than I thought it would. That's fine, though. We're gonna actually be doing some grinding in a second, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. What is that?
Ever, everywhere, beautiful princesses waiting for me. I'm so happy.
Oh no, this is it. This is the Book of Condemnation. It's already begun the offering of doom. The tomb drains the life force out of the unwitting fool who opens it. It won't be sated until he's dead. Regarding this part, I regret to say, the research is somewhat less illuminating. Young man, I fear I may need your strength. Boss time! Yeah. Alright, so... it's a giant book. It's a cool looking book. Let's go ahead with the Falcon Punch. And Swarm Protector, and then Meteor Shower, and then why not a little bit of Breath of Fire, even though that's actually ice, and then just Defend.
Here we go.
It should still do a decent amount of damage. Ooh. With level 10 weapons, that should have done over 1,000. But hey, you know what? He has 4,000 HP. We're already halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. Well, slightly halfway there. Okay, now we're actually more than halfway there. Sorry, Balcoot. Hey, 100's not bad. Ooh. Kasara. That's a shame. Not unsurprising, but a shame nonetheless. You know what? Just Defend, I guess.
Here we go.
So, 18, 28. The star one should kill it. Yeah. It's not really weak to any element. Hey, Resurrection Rune of Frieza piece. Honestly, we're fine with those for right now. It's not that big of a deal. We got almost $3,000. That's nice. We should probably go back and level up some goddamn weapons to level 10, huh? This is the true cursed form hidden in the Book of Condemnation. Oh. What happened to me? The power of the Book of Condemnation took you to the brink of hereafter. That's all. The Book of Condemnation? Huh? What? It's Urim! Eek! Oops! Well, the cat's out of the bag now, huh? The mysterious sage's secret identity revealed at last. It is I, Urim Barrows. I found the book in my father's study. I figured the cursed book would be the best way to get back at you. But how could it be that you're fine and I won't get cursed? Only he who opens the tome is affected by the curse. No kidding? No kidding. Oh, that explains that. I didn't seem to be working, so I thought if I had a closer look. And then I saw a bright light and the most beautiful blossoming princesses you could ever see imagine. Curses! Yow! He fell down the stairs. Sir, are you alright? Of course I'm not alright. Do these stairs look soft to you? Ah, my poor fragile gentlemanly body. Look, my ass even has a crack in it. But my resolve is undamaged. I'll get my revenge for this pain too. So he's a fucking idiot. Sir? What was that all about? Anyways, I must show my appreciation. I could never have retrieved a Book of Condemnation without your help. Thank you most sincerely. Hey, join us. Join you? So you're the Prince of Falania and General of the Liberation Army. Very well. There are many places to see after all, many libraries and shops with forgotten old tomes. Alrighty then. Here, take this. It's dangerous to go alone. Condemnation rune. It is a child rune of the Rune of Punishment. Thus, it is not that great. It does exactly like everything like the Rune of Punishment, but unfortunately, we can't get it to a point where it enters the forgiveness stage like the Rune of Punishment. Thus, it just does a lot of damage to you as well. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. I probably will not. I might put that on Alhazred. Now, Alhazred here, he's actually, sure, let's save. He's actually a mage. He is not great. But if you're hurting for a mage, you can use him. Now, he does have another purpose. There is another recruit that requires you to have an old character that is either equal level 2 or 1 level lower to the main character. So we need to, lovely experience points, Kasara and Alhazred, yeah, there we go. Fighting the cursed book and get 666 experience. Yeah, so we need to get him up to level 33, 34 maybe if Frey gains a level. There are multiple characters you can do this with. There are also some characters that proc the reaction, but don't actually qualify and won't allow you to recruit a character. Zerace is one of them. There's another mage character who, may or may not be a rune master who procs the same reaction where the character comes up and is like, oh, I thought I sensed someone extremely fucking old, but apparently not. So yeah, we'll just say that Zerace isn't, showing off exactly, or not showing off, but there's more to Zerace than meets the eye, clearly. He's also sort of like other character, but we don't know the full details on that. So anyways, in order to get Alhazred up to an appropriate level, we're gonna go to Lunas Mountain Path, which, as you probably saw last time we were there, is full of very strong monsters. This won't take too long. It shouldn't anyways. The great thing about like Suikoden games is they allow you to level up people pretty fast, and the monsters in the Lunas place are higher level than us, so they're going to be giving us some bonus experience. Being said, it's not going to be too easy. The enemies here are strong. We are somewhat strong, but not that strong. With the star rune, it should be fine. So that's why hello, Salamander Man. How's it going? All right, I saved, right? Yeah, okay. So we still should be fine, but you never know. We want Alhazred to live. Being so low level, it's going to be hard. Because if there is a group hitting attack, which, a lot of the things here do, he's going to die. Please don't. Okay, good. My God, this thing's horrifying looking. Looks like a boss monster. I mean, I think it is a mini boss, but at the same time, I would imagine fighting something like this as a main story boss. Alright, so do that. One more. May as well heal and then defend.
Here we go.
Man, this guy is not like rare, but I can't even remember the last time I actually fought him. Oh, not dead. Alright, well, Zerace might be dead. No, she lives. That's good. Sure, just go all out again. You know what? As a race attack, you should be fine. Good crit. I just wanted to get a level 4 spell back. This should be it. Yeah, alright, good. So we got fire dragon armor and a water sealing piece. Nice. Not a lot of experience there, unfortunately. Can I equip the fire dragon armor on anyone? I don't actually know. Yeah, okay. That's pretty sick. Kisara can use it? Wow. I mean, so the Thunder Guard armor is fine on you. All right, so here's the fun bit about this, right? Is like water defense isn't that super important. There's not many water skills in this game that can be a problem in terms of like damage. Being said, I don't want to lower water affinity on, say, like Kisara because, you know, it affects her healing. So I guess also water sealing rune pieces. It's kind of useless. Breath of Ice really is the only damage. And from what I remember, there might be other monster abilities that do actual like water damage, but I can't really remember. You know what? Yeah, we saw one during the boss fight, but even then, that wasn't very damaging. As a player, we don't have many water elemental attacks, which is shit sometimes. All right, these are the more. Oh shit! I was gonna say these are the more common enemies around here. Unfortunately. We should be fine. We might even be able to kill them with just the star rune. Like, oh yeah, Prince is probably gonna die, which is actually fine. I don't mind if he dies. I'm not gonna be showing all the grinding, by the way. I'm gonna cut to when I'm done in like a minute. Just wanted to show off the standard enemies. We saw, I think, the giant bird here last time. If you ever run out of a like MP and you don't want to do the attacking to get it back up, you can just get back to HUD. But as you see, we gain a lot of levels there, right? That is going to be what's going to be happening until he reaches around level 33. So I will come back when he is done leveling up. I think this is it. Yeah. All right, cool. So I actually had the prince die and kind of like didn't hail him for the longest time, so he didn't gain really much experience. He did end up gaining a level, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Leon actually passed us up in terms of levels, but it's fine. All right, so now that that's done, we need to head to Beaver Lodge. Now, when you go to Beaver Lodge, you're gonna talk to the elder there, right? You need to be careful, because eventually, like, if you come back here and go to the war room, you will progress with the story. We don't want to do that just yet. We got things to do still. We're still recruiting. To be fair, there's only a couple more characters that we need to recruit. But, you know, it is what it is. So you just got to be a little bit careful. We don't want to go out there just yet. I want to go to this place over here. Now, in the area we're going, there is a new enemy that I do want to face. It's a mid-boss area for the area. Oh, Your Highness, it's so nice to hear that Lord Lake's doing so well. Though we can never fully atone for building the fortress, I hope we've shown Lord Lake our true colors now. So, what can I do for you today? Would you like to join? Join your cause? Oh, you sure know how to put a beaver on the spot. No, now please understand, were we to join any human cause, it would be yours.
But we've learned our lesson from building the fortress. Better to be safe and avoid all human conflicts. Besides, we beaver builders and not fighters. Our furry little paws aren't much good at holding weapons. Ain't that the truth? Hello. Boss? Yes, I've heard about him. From my father, actually. Before he died, he talked about meeting Boss. He wouldn't shut up about it. You know, my father lived an incredibly long time for a beaver. 2 years! I didn't take him seriously because he was going senile at that point. Now, I wish I'd listened a bit more carefully. Seems like he might have been telling the truth. I have no idea what the boss really is. Nobody's ever seen him other than my father. Oh, you know what? It should be fine. Yeah, it should be fine. I think the proper... I was going to say I probably should remove Zerace from the party. Well, don't you want to show off the scene? Honestly, the scene's not really that funny or even, like, entertaining. He just comes out, he's like, oh, I thought you had an old person with you. Apparently you don't. And then he goes away. You know what? I'll do that. Why not? It's just going to take a second anyways. Lucerina's right next to the telepad. I'm going to be running for most of the battles anyways here. Because I do not want to, I don't want to gain a level from the main character. So yeah, Zerace, you can go sit this one out. For right now, you know what? Yeah, why not? Do I want you in here? I mean, sure, it's a guy. Sure as a guy, why not? Again, I'm not really going to be doing really anything. Any battling. If we run into whatchamacallit, the area boss, sure. That is not what I wanted to do, thank you. It doesn't matter who is in the back, I just want the guy up a little closer. His attack is pretty great, so why not? Beaver Lodge. Oh, you know, I don't think I went over this stuff just yet. Actually, I'm pretty sure I don't because I got a comment saying that I should probably go over it. There are things in this game called formation skills that you get to use based on what formation you're using. I, generally speaking, rarely ever use them. There are some good ones out there. Fuck, dude, really? Okay. How are you guys faster than us? Huh. But yeah, come the formation skill, and, you know, depending on what skill it is, it will do either like an attack like this one, column attack. It's 1.2 times damage, which is not bad. But here's the thing, right? If I have mages in my group, the damage is going to be lackluster in comparison to saying doing either Sworn Protector or just basic attacks and then using like a level 3 or level 4 spell. Now, there are other ones. If you want to go full melee, you can do that, and it does decent damage. There's some HP restoring ones out there, or defense ones that are pretty good. Again, I don't really use them all that often, but as we go, as I switch, we can show them off a little bit. All right, so we're in the waterfall basin here. I'm going to be running from everything that isn't a tarantula. If it's a tarantula, it's a mid-boss, and that means I'm going to fight it. Why would I fight the mid-boss? Because the tarantula drops an accessory called Eyeball Ring. Eyeball Ring gives you lifesteal, where 5% of your attack, for your melee attack, restores the 5% of the damage to your health. It's really nice, and I would like it. Now, that pathway to the right there is actually where we need to go, but we're going to be going south because there's some treasures down there. These guys aren't the tarantulas, even though they're giant spiders. If it's the mini-boss or mid-boss, whatever you want to call it, it will say tarantula down there. Also, slightly different color. Now, we want to get the treasures here. You do not want to grind here for levels. Oh.
Wait. Oh, right. Gotta go down here first. I was like, wait a minute, there's supposed to be a treasure there. No, it's down here, and then we go all the way to the right. There's also a path south that we want to go to. A lot of spiders around here, apparently. Glad these spiders don't exist in real life. Don't have a fear of spiders. I would if they were that big. I wouldn't call that an irrational fear, though. That would be a very proper fear of those. We'll go down there in a second. It doesn't really matter. We gotta do it anyways. Get a stone of luck here. Very well hidden. I probably should use the stone of strength and luck on the hero at some point. Grab this. Thank you. Resurrection rune piece. How many of that? I think that's 3. That sounds right. Again, I don't... honestly, if I fought some of these, we wouldn't level up. Like half. If I fought half of these, we probably wouldn't level up. But... there's a lot of encounters in this game, right? So, if I fought every single battle here, we would level up, and then I would have to get Alhazred another level. Oh my god, he's so adorable. Ogre Frog. More like, oh my god, you're cute. Good one, Chronos. Thank you. Yeah, these things don't look like you should be able to walk across them, so they can be kind of confusing. Actually, we have to go through this area twice. The second time we go through here, I'm going to cut it to the point where I just meet you guys back where we need to go. Because unfortunately, there are 2 characters to recruit here. One of them is just going to join us when we get there. The other one is going to be like, oh, I can't actually join you until my boss says it's okay, or like until I'm done training. And then we got to go find his boss, talk to him, and then come all the way back here. And then he joins. But to be fair, is the strongest melee character outside of min-maxing. Absolutely 100%. Alright, so another treasure down here. Thought we were already past this, don't know why I keep doing that. I'm surprised we haven't run into a transfer. They're actually fairly common, at least in my experience they are. Honestly, if you want to stay to the standard formation that you start the game with, you can. You don't get any buffs, but you still have a skill that does slightly restore HP. There's another one later on. I don't think we have yet. We could have, but it does restore slightly more HP than the standard one, but it's not really worth it. There we go. Voice set number 4. That should be it for the treasures in the area. Yeah. Yeah, kind of surprised we haven't run into the transfer yet. All the times I've done this before, he's usually like the second encounter I run into. And I actually usually get multiple eyeball rings because of how common he is to run into. With the 2 times I have to go through this place. Okay, I didn't... You are level 34? Yeah, okay, good. As you can see, Alhazred has a level 4 spell, so he's not that bad of a mage. Oh, you know what? I don't think I went over his affinities, did I? This is kind of why he's not super great. He's decent, but like... his affinities are all average, which is fine, except for the shield rune one at the end, C, which is fine. If you need a fairly average mage, you can take him. His magic stat's not that great. His magic skill's also not that great. But yeah, it's fine. He's fine. I don't use him that much, and honestly, sometimes I usually just give him the condemnation rune. and then I never use it. Okay, we should be reaching the end of this place. Right, don't go that path on the rocks there. There's nothing there. Alright. Ah, this boulder is suspicious. I have not read of such a thing in any ancient tome. I say. A tortoise.
Visitors, welcome.
What's this? A tortoise that can speak the human tongue? Even the Encyclopedia of Natural History doesn't make note of such a thing.
Did I surprise you? I'm Gno. Some prefer to call me by the name of Boss.
Boss, so the law of the beef is actually true.
I felt the presence of one who lived quite long, so I decided to investigate. I was right. The younger folk irritate this old tortoise. The older folk rarely wander into mountains. Oh, sad. Older folk, would you mind chatting for a bit? I haven't had guests in such a long time. Yes, a long, long time.
I wonder not recorded in a single tome, right before my eyes. I would truly love to converse with one such as yourself.
Excellent, excellent. About 10 years should be enough time, give or take.
10 years? Do you realize how many tomes could be poured over in that amount of time? Yeah, fine, but you'll have to join us.
Join you? Whatever do you mean, human? Oh, oh, so you have other old folks supporting your cause? I can converse at length with them. At long length. Conversing at long length sounds wonderful. Alright, young one. I'll pay your place a short visit. About 10 years should be enough time, give or take.
You're now joined. You might have noticed this, but he is a monster character. He is fairly large and in charge. He takes up 2 spots in the battle, I believe.
So, young one, should I accompany you now? No.
Well, no, I'll bring you back on the return visit.
Well, I'll visit your place then.
Because, unfortunately, I do have to come back here. Actually, kind of have to come back to the screen right now, so I gotta leave. And then go back. And then, lo and behold, the mighty Richard is here. You might remember him from Stormfist.
Huh, have we met? Oh, now I remember you. You're the prince. You were in the opening ceremony of the Sacred Games.
I was in the Sacred Games too, but I was knocked out in the first round. He was the contestant that was drugged. Oh, the first one anyways.
Right before the fight, a girl gave me some sweets.
I scarfed them down and then my limbs went numb. I couldn't even stand.
It's fucking sad, really. What? You came to the waiting room to check on me when I was sleeping?
Oh, sorry, I was out. I can hardly remember a thing. My name's Richard. I'm a member of the Lindworm Mercenary Brigade. Hey, like, will you want to join us, though?
Well, I sort of embarrassed myself at the Sacred Games. Mueller was pretty steamed. He told me I was a failure. He told me to go find a mountain and some waterfall and toughen myself like a big boy. I got to stay on the mountain for the time being, sorry.
Alright, so, hint hint. He is pretty much waiting for Mueller's permission. So, don't tell Mueller, we gotta go tell Mueller that Richard is in the waterfall, waiting to become a big boy. So, I gotta go back all the way to the castle. I'm gonna meet you there. If I run into the tarantula mid-boss on the way out, I will, well, I'll show you. Well, literally second battle on the way out. The music changed, and this asshole showed up. He's not hard. He's just there. Nah, it's good. Honestly, just defend with you two in the back. He shouldn't live too long. Well, my weapons aren't level 10, so you might. Never mind. Alright, eyeball ring. It's pretty fantastic, actually. I'm going to put that on the prince. And then eventually Richard if I don't get another one. If I do get another one, I'm going to put one on the prince and one on Richard. Well, that's a shame. I guess I'll take the power belt off for now. It's only 10 points. I do need to level up my attack. Eventually, I won't have the prosperity pieces on at some point, but for now I do. I'll meet you guys back at the castle. Alright, we're back. I removed the flowing rune off of Kasara. I'm going to have uses for that later. Let's put Gano in the party. Again, as a monster character, he can't really equip anything. He doesn't have... Well, he can equip the accessories. So yeah, do I want to give that to you? Not really, actually. But yeah, he can't equip normal equipment. But his stats grow at a pretty high pace. So even, like... Even without armor, look, his defense is just substantially better than all of ours with our really good armor. His attack is really good too. He also has the most HP out of all of us. He does take up 2 spots. He's pretty, Oh, can I not remove him? Oh, that's right, because he has his own formation, right? So... Yeah, he shouldn't suffer any penalties because of the formation. Given that it's its own personal formation. You know what, we can show off that stuff later. Yeah, you're up front. I'll put me up front, actually. There we go. But yeah, I don't really use him that much for obvious reasons. He's good physical character. But... you know, we are missing another character who we can do just as much damage with. So anyways, we gotta go talk to Mueller. Should be in this room, right? Nope, wrong room. This room over here. Hello. Richard, I heard he's off in some mountain wandering around like a fool. What? Training in a waterfall basin? How foolhardy. If you run into him, tell him to get his pathetic carcass home. That damn fool, the only thing he'd do with a waterfall is stare at it and smile until his eyes glaze over. That is exactly what he's doing, Mueller. You know him so well. There's even more maidens here in Rain than Rainwall. Sly Prince. I know. What can I say? Chicks love me, I guess. I'll meet you guys at the end of Waterfall Basin. Actually, I'll probably meet you before the end of Waterfall Basin because I want to show off, well, Gano. Alright, I'm at the end of the basin. Hey, my HP's almost gone. Interesting. Good thing we have this form skill that heals HP to all enemies. Oh, never mind. Alright, good job. Never mind. So this is another skill that, yeah, it's actually fairly good, right? You can really only use it once, but at the same time, it's not bad. Let's check out you. I actually don't know what your rune does. That's not too bad. We'll check out your rune later. But it's actually I think there's a cooldown on the form skills. Again, I don't use them that often. But yeah, it's fine. It's a pretty good heal, but unfortunately we can only use it when we have 5 party members, and one of the party members has to be large and in charge. Which is not good in terms of like DPS. So what does this do? Prevents 50% of all ally status changes. Oh, that's interesting. That is the turtle rune. Well, that's parent turtle rune. It's because I guess it just hits everyone. But the turtle rune, I think in Suikoden 1, was the turtle rune in any of the Suikoden games? Prevented status ailments.
What? Mula wants me back? Wow, I guess I'm going home then. So Mula's in your castle, right? Is it okay if I come stay there too? Come on, please. All right, I'm heading there right now.
All right, Richard has joined. Richard is a beast. Like, literally, he is really good. If you're not planning on min-maxing characters with like the Fury rune or Double Edge rune or whatnot, he will almost certainly be your strongest fighter if you use him or upgrade his weapons. The only time people get stronger than him is when you have like Fury or the Double Edge rune equipped. Unfortunately, Richard doesn't get that many opportunities to equip other runes. He comes with the Swallow rune, which is a straight up better rune compared to like a Belkut's Falcon rune. It pretty much does the same exact thing. It does like double damage for one attack, which is still really fucking good. Unfortunately, he can't really augment it too much compared to some of the other characters. That being said, it takes the other characters being, you know, augmented with that, and they're not common runes, right? The Fury rune, not very common. So, yeah. Anyways, that is going to be it for this episode. Next time, we're going to go back to the main story by going to the War Room. Have a great day. Bye.